2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. This would be a great up and down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ouch, that hurts. This is a bogey putt coming up. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
That's frustrating. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
This one headed left and not coming back.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Just didn't drop. That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently at +1 for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. Ooh. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And this putt to move into the top 10. That gets the job done. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well played, mate. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Oh, that was pure. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Par putt coming up here. Ooh. And this putt to move into the top 20. And down it goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Second shot here on the 7th. Sitting at 2 over par. Good shot there, Beamer. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. This one's dialed in. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. This one's left of the green.
And he's hit that inside the range. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Yeah, that one will play. From about 130 yards here, just a stroke behind the leader. That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Getting ready to play their third. Just one shot back now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
An important par save. Yep, tracking well.
And in it goes for the par. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. This one needs to kick left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt to move into a tie for second. That was a gallant attempt. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ooh, right by the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at 3 over for the day. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Well struck. Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This is on a great line.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's some good golf right there. From about 200 yards out.
Went straight down.
Going with the hybrid.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Putting for birdie. Oh, just missed. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And he's down there.
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well holed. Let's move on. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That's disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Just didn't drop. Putting for a bogey. Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at +5 for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Great shot. From around 140 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be slightly offline here.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Was on a good line. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more of themselves.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.